You've been a very significant leader in helping to shape this process and achieve important agreements that are going to protect vulnerable people across the world. You've been doing this for decades. What do you want people to know about the experience of being a negotiator in this process? Some of the technical nature of it, but some of the personal nature of it too. You're muted at the moment.
First of all, you need to have great passions, energy. Even if you are unfed for hours, or even say a day without any food, you have to survive. You have to know the art of surviving, even under all sorts of intimidation from all corners. As a negotiator of the southern countries or vulnerable countries, you have to be subjected to a lot of intimidation, overtly, covertly, in different forms. And also you have to keep yourself with all the informations required. Even you have to mix with your partners, with those whom you are negotiating. You have to know them, know their psychology, know their mental makeup, know their weaknesses and also strengths, so that you can cope with them. You can negotiate eye to eye. But we had, as Rodney just recalled, our very dear friend Benedictus, whom we have lost a couple of years back. Say, people like Ambassador Raul Estrada of Argentina, or say Ambassador Dasgupta of India, or even from developed countries, say Peter Bears of UK, or say Thomas Becker of Denmark. These are, say, legendary negotiators. So the junior negotiators, new negotiators, have to learn the art, the skill, capabilities of those people who have been champion negotiators. People like even, say, Brice Lalonde or Paul Wilkinson of France. These people, or even, say, Kishan Kumar Singh of Trinidad and Tobago. See, these people have been negotiating for many years, even, say, from United States, done. A legendary negotiator, or say Jonathan Farsing, Italy. So you have to know these people, so that you can have all the information and your strategy to face them. And also you have to have great knowledge about not only vocabulary, but you have to have ready words, humor, and alternative formulation. You have that skill, so that you can protect your interest, your group's interest. Because, say, I have been negotiating for G77 and China, 134 countries. There are emerging countries, fast developing countries, and there are also least developed countries, small island states, African countries, Latin American countries, Asian countries, Pacific countries, Caribbean countries. These countries are not endowed with a lot of skilled people, have very few capabilities. with those constraints, we have to negotiate. We need to negotiate. And at times, say, in informal setting, where you reach to the consensus among, say, 12 people, 20 people, not 40,000 people. Man, at Glasgow, there are 40,000 people. But in core negotiation, only 40 people negotiated from different group of countries, representing, say, 134 countries. How many? Say 4, 3, 2 negotiators, or 10 negotiators at best. They negotiated for 134 countries. Have to protect the interest of 134 countries.
So do you think it's fair to say that the passion you described and the ability to survive even when you're not eating, to be focused on the work, and that also comes partly from a sense of responsibility?
Right. Because you have to say, keep the voice of the voiceless people who are not in that room. You are carrying the flags of 134 countries, or 49 LDC countries, or say 52 African countries, or say Caribbean countries. So you have to be indomitable. So that tenacity, that passion, that eagerness, that willingness, and backed by knowledge, diplomacy, art of diplomacy, sum of diplomacy. Because we don't have French diplomatic charm or British diplomatic charm in the least developed countries or African countries. But we have to rise to the occasion, because we are representing millions of people. So that strength, moral strength, can face the encounters, intimidation. We have to negotiate. We have to keep negotiating.